Dr. Archchuna was a beacon of hope in Sri Lanka. His presence in the medical community was not just as a healer, but as a guiding light for many who sought solace in their darkest hours. His name resonated with trust and compassion. Patients and colleagues alike spoke of his unwavering dedication and the warmth he brought to every interaction. He was more than a doctor. He was a symbol of unwavering dedication to the well-being of his people. His hands, skilled in the art of surgery, were also known for their gentle touch, bringing comfort to those in pain. His journey, however, has been fraught with controversy, testing his resolve and revealing the complexities of Sri Lanka's healthcare system. The challenges he faced were not just medical, but deeply rooted in the socio-political fabric of the nation. This is the story of Dr. Archchuna, a man who dared to challenge the status quo and became an emblem of hope and resilience. His voice echoed in the halls of power, demanding change and better healthcare for all. Dr. Archchuna's rise to prominence was not accidental. From his early days in medical school, he showed a remarkable commitment to his studies and a passion for helping others. It was paved with years of unwavering commitment to his patients, particularly those in underserved communities. He traveled to the most remote areas, bringing medical care to those who had never seen a doctor before. His reputation as a skilled surgeon, combined with his genuine empathy, earned him the admiration of his peers and the unwavering trust of his patients. Awards and accolades followed, but they never overshadowed his primary goal: to heal. He was a symbol of hope in a system often marred by inefficiency and inequality. His tireless efforts highlighted the gaps in the healthcare system and the urgent need for reform. But Dr. Archchuna's journey took a sharp turn, thrusting him into the center of a national controversy. His outspoken nature and relentless pursuit of justice made him a target for those who preferred the status quo. His story became a testament to the power of one man's voice to challenge authority and ignite a debate about transparency and accountability in a nation grappling with deep-seated issues. Dr. Archchuna's legacy is not just in the lives he saved, but in the movement he inspired, pushing for a better, more equitable healthcare system for all. The news of Dr. Archchuna's arrest sent shockwaves through Sri Lanka. It was a story that dominated headlines and conversations, leaving the nation in a state of disbelief and confusion. Accusations of financial impropriety were leveled against him, casting a shadow over his illustrious career. The public was bewildered, struggling to reconcile these allegations with the man they thought they knew. This was a man known for his integrity and selflessness. Dr. Archchuna had dedicated his life to serving others, often going above and beyond the call of duty to ensure the well-being of his patients. Could these accusations be true? The very idea seemed preposterous to many who had witnessed his unwavering commitment to his profession and his community. Protests erupted across the nation. People from all walks of life came together, united in their disbelief and anger. People took to the streets, demanding his release and denouncing what they perceived as a blatant attempt to silence a truth-teller. The protests were not just about Dr. Archchuna, they were about justice and the fight against corruption. Social media became a platform for outrage and solidarity. People shared their stories and experiences with Dr. Archchuna, painting a picture of a man who had touched countless lives. The hashtag #IStandWithArchchuna trended nationwide, reflecting the deep-seated affection and respect he held in the hearts of the Sri Lankan people. It was a digital outpouring of support that transcended geographical boundaries. The government remained firm, maintaining that the arrest was justified and that Dr. Archchuna would have his day in court. They insisted that the legal process would be fair and transparent. The nation, however, was far from convinced. The government's assurances did little to quell the growing unrest and suspicion among the populace. The incident had exposed a deep chasm between the government and its people, a chasm fueled by distrust and a yearning for transparency. It was a moment of reckoning, a test of the nation's resolve to stand up for what they believed was right. Dr. Archchuna had long been a vocal critic of the administrative issues plaguing Sri Lanka's healthcare system. He had repeatedly raised concerns about corruption. alleging that funds intended for essential medical supplies and infrastructure were being siphoned off, leaving hospitals ill-equipped and patients underserved. His allegations were specific and damning. He pointed fingers at high-ranking officials, accusing them of engaging in corrupt practices that jeopardized the well-being of countless Sri Lankans. He presented evidence of procurement irregularities, inflated contracts, and a blatant disregard for the needs of the most vulnerable. His outspokenness made him a target. Those in power, accustomed to operating in the shadows, felt threatened by his unwavering pursuit of truth and accountability. His arrest, many believed, was a calculated attempt to silence him, to make an example of him and deter others from speaking out against the deeply entrenched culture of corruption. Section 4. Chavakachcheri, a testament to dedication. Dr. Archchuna's impact extended far beyond his pronouncements against corruption. His work at the Chavakachcheri Base Hospital, a facility located in a region deeply affected by the country's civil war, exemplified his dedication to providing quality healthcare to all Sri Lankans. Under his leadership, the hospital underwent a remarkable transformation. He spearheaded initiatives to improve infrastructure, procure essential equipment, and attract and retain skilled medical professionals. He worked tirelessly to create a culture of care and compassion, ensuring that every patient, regardless of their background, received the best possible treatment. The staff at Chavakachcheri held Dr. Archchuna in high regard. They admired his work ethic, his unwavering commitment to his patients, and his ability to inspire and motivate those around him. His arrest came as a blow to the entire hospital community, leaving a void that would be difficult to fill. Section 5. Beyond the Scalpel, a doctor's heart. In the bustling corridors of the hospital, where the air is thick with urgency and the scent of antiseptic, lies a story that transcends the sterile walls and medical charts. Dr. Archchuna's story is not just about administrative issues or political intrigue. It delves deeper into the very essence of what it means to be a doctor in a world fraught with challenges that go beyond the operating room. It is about the human toll of corruption, the resilience of the human spirit, and the power of empathy. These elements intertwine to create a narrative that is as compelling as it is heartbreaking. His personal journey, marked by both triumph and tribulation, offers a glimpse into the heart of a man driven by an unwavering commitment to his oath as a healer. Dr. Archchuna's dedication is not just a professional obligation, but a deeply personal mission. One particular incident reveals the depth of his compassion. It is a story that has been etched into the memories of all who witnessed it. A young boy, injured in a bombing, was brought to the hospital in critical condition. The chaos of the emergency room was a stark contrast to the boy's fragile state. The boy's family, impoverished and desperate, clung to Dr. Archchuna as their only hope. Their eyes, filled with fear and uncertainty, spoke volumes about their plight. Dr. Archchuna, deeply moved by their plight, vowed to do everything in his power to save the child. His promise was not just a professional duty, but a heartfelt commitment. He spent countless hours in surgery, battling fatigue and despair, refusing to give up. His dedication paid off. The long nights and the emotional toll were a testament to his resilience and determination. The boy survived, a testament to Dr. Archchuna's skill and unwavering compassion. The recovery was slow but steady, and each small victory was celebrated by the medical team and the boy's family. This incident, one among many, solidified his place not just as a skilled surgeon, but as a beacon of hope in a nation scarred by conflict and division. Dr. Archchuna's story is a reminder that in the face of adversity, the human spirit can shine the brightest, illuminating the path for others to follow. His legacy is not just in the lives he saved, but in the hope he inspired in a community yearning for healing and unity.